Hello, everybody. I'm Charger the Ram, and welcome to Season 20 of Overwatch 2. So, yeah, today we're not going to be doing much like usual, but what we are going to do is read the patch notes, go over to Battle Pass, and then the shop. So we can test out the new mythics for last. But anyhow, let's go on over to the patch notes, shall we? Alright, so here we are in the patch notes. Now let's read. Alright, let's know. So Winter Wonderland is back in Overwatch. New modes, and then there's find the arcade of the game in the tab event. And then we got cookies, and then they also know and then we also got some general updates. Here's this increase. That doesn't really matter for me because I don't use it. Antarctic Peninsula. Alright, we don't have to deal with that map, but sadly, I will not be using Cool Edge and Nice Shorts for a while. Yeah, that's fine though. Top 500 has an upgrade to Challenger. I don't care about that because I'm not in the top 500. And then there's also the these and this and this and this and that and this and that and that and this and this and that. Doesn't matter. And then there's the Junker Queen. Go down that she got nerfed, and then Hazard's buff. Reinhardt got nerfed. Sigma got buffed. And the DPS, my main man got buffed. Let's go. But it may not seem like much, but who cares? Freya got balanced. And then there's also balance for Junkrat. And then Reaper got nerfed. Vendetta also got balanced. Venture, they were nerfed. And now for Baptiste, a buff for Baptiste. A nerf for Yachty. Now Juno, though, she was going to be overpowered as she is now back in meta according to another creator. And then we got Kiriko, nerfed, Wuyang, nerfed, and then Stadia updates, and then the Fist of Doom, and then Wuyang also got added. So still not worth it until Bastion arrives. That's a long. Wait, Cassidy got a rework, or is that? No, this is just Stadium. And then other stuff. I probably should not be reading this, but I'm going to anyways. Alright, then Juno. And then there's also this. You can slow down the footage if you need to. Alright, but you can read the bug fixes on your own time. But now onto the battle pass. Alright, so here we are in the battle pass. Now let's go over it. Then we got this is tier 1, and then tier 2, 3, 4, even though another premium mode that is literally another universal mode that's premium. What a coincidence. $250 credits for 5. 1 legendary loot box and an Yari voice line.
Why do I get cold?
Because you're basically the sun, and which is that tier 6? Yeah, it's 6. Toast Red Hat for victory pose for tier 7. And then tier 8 peasants. Tier 9 this thing. 200 Overwatch, tier 10. And then this emote sledding at tier 11. Souvenir Pageantry at 12. Steel Crown at 13. Yukizaru Gentry at 14. 250 credits at 15. Celestial Venture at 16.
Snow. Now that's a rare sight.
This is voice line at 17. Present at 18.
Tell me what you want for Christmas.
And then this voice line at 19. Celestial Venture at tier 20. Toast tier 21. Frostlich Reaper from tier 22.
I prefer the cold to the heat. It's better for my systems.
Tier 23 for Echo. This voice line. Coulter 76. Icon at 24. Credits at 25. Yukizaru Genji Spray at 26. Soldier 76, Soldier 76, name card at 27. Mythic Prisms at tier 28. Ice Arcade Spray at 29. Soldier 76 skin at 30. This at Fort 31. And then 32. 33. 34. 35.
Nice to meet you.
36. 37. 38. 39. And a Sim skid at 40. Toast. Victory pose at tier 41.
Happy holidays!
This is voice line from Wu Yang at tier 42. Winter Guardian Yari at 43. Ice Crystal 44. Credits at 45.
One left hook, and they're down.
This is voice line from Roadhog at 46. Divine Desperado Cassidy at 47. 48. Prisms. 49 coins. 50. Winter Guardian Iari. Over the shoulder victory pose for Genji at 51. Frostlich Reaper at 52. Coldest 76 spray at 53. Frostlich name card at tier 54. 250 credits at 55. Divine Desperado Cassidy at 56. Divine Desperado Crest Cassidy Spray at 57. Prisms at 58.
White peppermint?
This is voice line from Juno at 59. Frostlich Reaper at 60. This coin flip highlight intro from Reinhardt at tier 61. Cold Front Tracer icon at 62. Celestial Venture at 63. Magma Gauntlet at 64. Credits at 65. Magma Titan Doomfist at 66. Star Gem at 67. Yeah. 10 Mythic Bills at 68. Winter Guardian Iari Spray at 69. Cold Front Tracer at 70. Yachibur at 71. Reindeer Tracer at 72.
Cut weather, my favorite.
This voice line from Wife Leaper at 73. Okay, no, I didn't miss it. Scotty Freja, name card at 74. Credits at 75. A Lutox and
Violence is always the answer.
this knockoff of a Roadhog voice line at tier 76. Magma Titan Doomfist Spray at 77. And then 10 Mythic Prisms at 78. And then 79 has coins. And then Scotty Freja. And this Scotty Freja. And then other Scotty Freja. That's right at 80. Now onto the prestige tiers. Cozy Homebody at 85. Stargazer at 95. 105 is Getaway Driver. And then Exofauna Critter at 115. 130 is Icebreaker. Escape Artist at 150. Uninvited Guest at 175. And then Aura Farmer at 200. Alright, now on to the shop, so we can check out those mythics. Alright, here we are in the shop. Now here's the battle pass. No, there's that, and then there's High Society Vendetta, Reindeer Tracer, and then 20 of these, and then coins, and then there's Ordilis Reinhardt. Doesn't matter. Now this one, they gave Asher Skin and Malga and William and Juno. God, she is so adorbs. And the best of them all, Bastion. Yes, my main man got one. This is like his, I don't know how many holiday skin. Most likely the, if I can count correctly, it is this. There's Present Wrap, and then there's Avalanche, and then Gingerbread, And now this. So there's 4 of them. As far as I can remember. Oh, man, this looks awesome. And now highlight intros. God, her smile is so cute. Nice. Frozen. Sledding. And then there's these. Of course, Bastion doesn't get a sledding emote. But hey, at least there's Victory Pose to Toast. Victory Pose. And then there's Maga gets one. And Wu Yang. But Bastion already has one of those, you know? Now into name cards, Cozy Juno, Gingerbread Cookies. And then there's Cozy Ash, Cozy Malga. And then there's Cozy Bob Sprays. And then Cozy Reindeer. Festive Reindeer. Alright. And then there's all this. And then there's the stuff that doesn't, that is various stuff. And then all these Mythics archives. And then there's the seasonal stuff that doesn't matter. Now, let's check out those Mythics, shall we? Alright, first up, Mythic Cassidy. Look, I'm gonna keep it real with you guys that they cooked and gave us food poisoning with this one. All they did was take his shirt off and the hat, they removed it too. So, yeah. Hey, it's better than that Orisa Mythic, that's for sure.
Someone needs to chase these shadows.
But hey, at least the voice lines are about that. Now let's see what they got in store for us with these. Oh no.
Bullseye.
Alright. Oh, alright.
Brighter than the midday blaze.
Alright. Let's see if there's any.
Hold up now.
Oh, nice. At least they got effects for the grenade. There's, of course, there's no effects for that.
Lighten up, mortal. I'm really feeling the
Yeah,
heat.
a Bastion Mythic would still go hard. I probably wouldn't purchase it because I don't have the wallet. My wallet can't take it. But yeah.
Minor perk unlocked.
Alright. Now let's see what the voice line for the Mythic Ultimate is.
It's nigh noon.
Triple kill.
Did I miss anybody?
At least that was okay. Man. I'm serious on you. They cooked, but gave us food poisoning with this one. Like, look at it. Didn't they give us food poisoning with this one? But hopefully Orisa's mythic skin will be better. You know, I mean, weapon will be better. Now let's go on to that. Alright. Here's the weapon.
Only in unity will we find strength.
The only problem with this is that it's cute and all, but what's it gonna match with is the question. I love that idle animation or something like that. Yep, that's
You
the
did not scare me.
kill effect. Now let's see what the javelin looks like. Oh, it's the same. Right.
Pushing forward.
Yeah.
Supercharged and on fire.
If I just boop her off and then, ha! I like how the kill feed now shows if you boop them. If you didn't see that, allow me to just demonstrate again.
Cutting through.
Look at the top right.
I am strong and brave.
But now, let's see what her ult is. Now let's see how epic her ult will be.
Major pack unlocked. I will strike you all down.
I really didn't notice anything, but I'll notice it when I edit this. But anyhow, I think this is a safe place to end off this episode. But be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And until then, I'll see you guys next time.